That's a tough foul. Let's try to skip ahead here. Slip was open with a roll. Good pass back. Good pick and roll defense here. Good job, Big, stepping up. You got the ooh. Let's kind of look at it. Here, just trying to think. Overall, I mean, not bad defense. I mean, you give up that. You kind of had, everyone kind of got back in position. I was just trying to think if the corner wanted to drop, but overall, I don't mind that. Especially if we give up a 2, we kind of got a 3 on the other end. They got a good lob in. Another foul. Good job setting it up here. Careful dribbling into like the busy side. Now we got late shot clock here. We just got to have a little bit better execution here. So we get the ball with 14. I mean, here I would try to run a hash cut or something, especially when the center's playing this high up. You could probably get him to come through, but you kind of drive into the busy side of the court and allows an easy pinch. Even just having a wrap early here too, because here we're just in real bad situation. So it's just understanding time. We just got to do a little better. Good call. One more. Great. There we go. We finished it. We ended up getting the rebound, finishing it strong, but just understanding, you know, with how much time is left, we need to play better. That's just, I mean, that's a tough lob. Overall, Hash, you're doing a good, I mean, this is a great job. Corner man, just be ready. Like when your Hash leaves, you know, maybe take one step up right into this range, just because like the ability to play 2 a little bit, because you already have everyone in lane. So if he cuts, he cuts. But if you play here, you might not. I wouldn't say go for a steal, because you miss a steal, you're going to have a wide open 3. Because if you throw with Hash here and you come up, go for the steal, you miss it, then he has an easy pass there, or he can just shoot it. But when your Hash leaves, be ready to step up here. Which, I mean, you kind of go for the on ball, or like the pass out to your corner steal. Just play up there a little bit. I don't mind the Hash leaving as long as the help defense understands. That's right. There's a little miscommunication here. He's out so hard on the sharp that, again, like run a wrap here. I would say run a wrap. Maybe you'll pull, you know, he's coming so close that you might get a bump and just hold ball, and you might, when he wraps over, what I would do here, since he's playing so hard, have him wrap behind you, pick up the ball so you don't get plucked, and then have your center slip it. Because more than likely this big's coming right up if he were to wrap it. But he's playing so up on him, you're not going to get any open space. Even if you come this way, you're putting yourself, you know, there's 4 defenders in this area, and you're putting yourself there. That's just, I mean, this is a great defense on the cut. Good job right there. Staying honest with it and just defending it. 8 seconds. Here's that wrap I just literally talked about. So like they're on the busy side. Center's high. Here comes the wrap. And there's a lot of things that can happen when this happens. I just talked about that with the offense. You know, the center might overplay this, and right when the center overplays this, our center has, if I'm saying like if we're a switch, this center has to realize what this center is kind of trying to do here. He went super under. This is a quick pass, like on the other side of the court. A quick pass here, shoot this 3. I know it's illegal screens happening, all that, but this is exactly what I just talked about. They just did exactly what I was speaking on. Good call. We're doing a lot of dribbling and not really do. End up good pass. That's a good pass. That's a good pass. Yeah, I really feel like there's just no action happening. We need more action going on. Like you're not really going anywhere. Like your moves, you're staying in the same spot. You're relatively just staying in the same area and just hoping you're gonna get. And I know like the peekaboo, like getting past the screen and getting a quick three in, but I would rather see you take this screen and bring the guy over. Let's get some sort of guard, cut, wrap, anything here, and then even try to have your big right here. Like if you want to just dribble and ISO kind of this guy, have the center go set this off ball here. And then now you can really go to work one-on-one if you're trying to do that. I know this is a lock, but and then we'll kind of see how the center reacts with it. But we just got to put in something else besides just kind of dribbling the ball out. Okay, so we miss it. Transition. Restarted it. All right, we're back. My fault. Yeah, I just think we're just overplaying this. Like, we just got to get back. I think, see, like, you're going for steal, another steal. I know you guys are good. Center, just get back in this scenario. I mean, there's no reason to be too aggressive. Like, I know we missed it, but we give up an easy dunk because we're just trying to get the ball back immediately instead of just playing good defense. So he flopped. Let's see what we get here. That's a tough one. Guard, I mean, I just think you got to go up here. There's no reason to overthink it. Pass back here to the hash. Just try to see the floor. There we go. I mean, there's some action. Like, we got some action that play. Like, I'm not mad at the end of this play because, like I said, he's playing so high, the action happened. It makes this defense do something. I mean, you kind of honestly had a three, but the action worked. Just a tough layup. Then we got to get back. Definitely try to foul in certain scenarios. Oh, never mind. He missed a dunk. I guess that was actually good then. But we definitely got a foul there. Because I believe we still have one. That's a great shot. Okay, so they got the switch. This is what they want. Let's look at this. This is something that I kind of speaking on a little bit earlier with just getting something moving. And so you guys switch this. In this moment, because of how high they're coming, Locke, I would prefer you to still, like, honestly, I want you to get to the ball. Because I just feel like he can get through to get to him. I don't feel like you have to switch this one. Just based on how high they start this. Like, there's no way, right? I mean, I guess he could shoot it, but at the moment, I really feel like you take off, you guys just play it. We'll watch it one more time. Because, I mean, you're really playing right here. I feel like if you were kind of more on the guard, because you're way here, and I get it because, you don't need to play him when he's at the half court, but maybe just come a little closer here, and then you're going to have the ability to fight through instead of switch this one. And then when this happens, if we ever get the switch, just make sure we don't allow a three. Because that's all this guard now is going to want to do when he gets a non-lock on him is just 3 hunt, because he understands like I can just have this guy get hit by screen. So center, when this happens, like let's get high. Let's play super high on this, and let's just allow a slip for a 2. Let's just kind of take the loss on it. I mean, of course, try to defend it, but take the loss on it. As in, you know, you play super high, you give up a oop or a dunk. Let's just not let this guard feel like, you know, to gain confidence and start to get rolling, get his takeover and all that type of stuff. So that's a tough one. I mean, we still got a lot of shot clock left. Understand you got the crab. The center just played it really well. I mean, you didn't really get any separation. I would just say be a little more patient. Great offensive rebound, though. There you go. Take it in. That's a good play. Good. In this situation, definitely help is here. This is the open side of the of the court, so I like that the lock you're playing here. Center, this makes it easy. When your lock's forcing them this way, you're going to pick up whatever comes here. If the guard comes too far over into this area, we got the pinch, right? This guy's coming, pinch, and then he decides to cut. Center, that's yours now. Now, if we play a pop big, we got to, you know, things will switch a little bit. If he comes this way, you two are now, you know, the defender center probably has guard. You were going to have him. If this guy cuts, center drops, you're going to pick point guard up, and then he's going to take the pop. Good corner defense. This is good positioning here. You were ready for the roll. It's honestly a good pass, but you were in perfect position to be able to get back and, you know, get the jump, get the contest. And good fast break. Good job defending. Now force him back to the right here. Play his left. Okay, now in this situation, we want to get back to his right, I meant. So overall, like when he caught this, you still have a lot of defenders here. But when they resetted it and they got back wide, now we're wanting to, I would say, force baseline. Try to get back to the other side of that screen. But overall, it's not a bad foul. So we got to look here with the time. Let's just make sure that we're... Whoa. So here it's just one of those kind of what I talk about sometime. I'm going to talk about this a lot, and that's just understanding where you're at in the game. So, you know, if they get this slip, you know, they're at 11, we're at 13, they get the 3. It's just all about the points that we can give up here. We end up giving up a wide open corner 3. It's a great pass from the guard. Overall, I mean, you played it well. He made the pass. Like, it's always, I say early on, try to figure out if the guard can make the pass if you don't really know the team. Because the slip is the easy one. Reading, you know, a corner drop is going to, it just takes extra time. So I like that the corner ended up making him make a read, and like that. Like if that corner guy keeps missing, then of course we're gonna live with it. Let's stop it all and force him to score 50 on us if he has a hard time shooting. But most of the time I'm gonna say let's not give up a 3 there, and just allow. I wouldn't say just allow a slip, but the way that he slipped it, like we have 2 here. I'd rather, you know, this is such an easier read. But look, if he kind of comes, I know he's shorter. But if he comes over, this guy can almost play 2. He could drop to play 2. Right when you leave, this is just easy. No one's going to be able to help at all. And see, he was starting to come over. And so now it's all time management. We want to definitely not leave enough time, but get a good shot off here. We want to go into the next quarter with a good point spread. That's a great job. Use your speed. Made the open three. So now we have a good lead going into the second. That was just great clock management, taking the last shot and making it. That's not a okay. With this, it's a long distance to cover. This is just where we got to force him to one side. Like, you're playing the side right, screen sucked you through. That's just center. We took the wrong step. You completely just missed here, though. I think you thought he was going to maybe turn up more, but we got to definitely just stay on his left. Let's force him back into your help, which is your center coming down. But, yeah, I mean, I think you just missed the pinch, and we ended up giving an open three off of it. But the idea was good. The idea here was great because he is coming wide, that you could probably get this and still play two and know that your help's coming. You know, you get him here, box him over, force him back into your big. I know. Hey, J Money here. I would like to see you be a little bit more aggressive. I don't know your build in this moment, if you're a sharp, like a shooter or not. I would like to see you, take a little bit left here and then try to hop it and just see who will stay with you. Because I think you honestly had a chance there to maybe go get a basket. Just make a play. Good call here. It's not there, nice, but we got to keep going with the action. You completely stopped just playing because you were just watching. So look, right here, you might have had a shot. You probably had a shot here, or I mean, pass back to the center and let him go try to do something. But you wait, it's not there at all, and so now we got to just throw something at the rim. Good rebound again, though. And yeah, we're just late shot clock. We're just not getting anything. I mean, we need throw a wrap in here. Try to attack the lane even a little bit more. I think you might be just trying to hunt threes a little too much. Like, try to get in there, make somebody rotate, and throw a pass out, and let one of your other guys kind of go at his defender. Right now, you're just really steady trying to go at the lockdown. We just got to communicate here. This is straight communication. We just got to get back. Communicate. He goes this way. You guys are all kind of confused on what's going on. It's just we got to talk. Again, it's really going at this lock. Good rebound. Yeah, we're just... So, right here, I just want to talk through this. A good way to start some... Have your center, start in the middle here. Maybe dribble the ball over to him, hand it to him. Come back hash, and then run like this, a double wrap, where he comes over, your other guard comes over, and see how these guys play it. If they switch it, now your point guard is on the off, like on a non-lock. If not, let's try to see if your secondary ball handler can kind of make something work with an on-ball screen. Set the on-ball, see if your secondary can get into the lane or something, and then come over center and set this off-ball, which will now be your guard. And now you have, he's going against the off-ball, but now you're having a lock getting off-ball screened, and then now you can kind of go back into it. It's just a different look than us just trying to dribble at their main lock, which is playing good defense right now. Well, we're not getting anything, like no movement. Like here, see how high he is? You could cut this, if he drops with it. I mean, you got to try it. If he drops, send him up if he can shoot, a hash shot. Or run a Fifi here because he's dropping so low. Him cut, he'll probably stay with it. Him drop corner, you might probably have something there. But just us dribbling and just trying to do this, it's not working. It's been, 3 or 4 possessions now where we've done this. And then late here, I would prefer center. I know you're just trying to get the ball out, trying to make something go on, or power forward. Not power. This is center. Yeah, just try to dribble, spin, throw a hook up. I just think overall we could have got a shot up too. And definitely let's try to get a shot up, like ball handlers. Guards, we got to get a shot up at the rim, and that way maybe one of our guys can get us a rebound. That's not bad defense. I know it was open, but you were there. You played just a little too high on it. Good job forcing him right. We got to get a pinch here. Right when he comes right, I know this dot. I get it. Power forward's playing up. This corner guy's playing up right. We got to pinch this right here. You have to pinch that. I'd rather him just throw here and we'll see what happens, but just allow the guard just to kind of get to the rim like that. The pinch right there, probably he would have lost the ball, stopped him completely. I think you're just throwing it a second too early. Like, fully make them commit to you. Like, I'm saying, like, come in here, and even, I don't know your build, like, at this specific moment, but even look to do your post fade, take a second, and then big, I know you're a shooter. It seems like you're a shooter. You're really popping here. I say still go set the off ball here, because what's going to happen is, most of the time what's going to happen, you're going to set this off ball. This guard is going to fight through hard. He's going to wrap, and the center is also going to come through. And normally what's going to happen is you're going to be wide open on the hash for three, rather than here where they know you're a popper. And so all he has to do is just close out on you. But if you'd have set the screen here, he would have come over. Now the action's not on you anymore, and it's just that secondary pass to here. Of course, if he gets smacked with a good screen, the center doesn't come out, he stays in. But that's where Rockies has to make them commit more. He didn't really make the center fully commit. Because look here, if the center doesn't fully commit and he knows a popper's here, he turns around and runs. If you'd have kept your dribble, you could have got something, inside probably. But you got to make him fully commit before you throw it. Then we got to get back here. We got to try to foul. That's just a tough transition. I mean, there's not much you can do. We've had no offensive flow. We've just been really going at the lock. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Trying to make a play happen. I know that one was a little easier situation than the last one. But sometimes we just got to get our offense where we can so we can get rolling. So they tried to run that. Oh, he was just moving out of the way. They weren't running anything. That's not bad. See, you're forcing a corner. I would say here, when this is like this, you two got to communicate. Power or corner guy, when you see it like this, just tell him that you have him. And then center, drop corner. Center flies corner, power forward takes him now. Instead, you come back out, but everyone's kind of in this area. You could have had him pick up, and you just go after this. That's just something we just got to communicate and just know that rotation is possible on those slips like that. If they play so hard to one hash, just have the center go down and guard the corner man you take. Again, right here, understand, badge and everything. Let's take it all the way and just see, maybe he'll fly right past you. Maybe you try to dunk or shoot a layup there. That's why you just shot the midi. Yeah, now we're in a very tough situation with him having his badge. I would say the best situation. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. I mean, we just got to talk here. I mean, I think we're trying to get the lock. I mean, you just got to talk. We just can't give, like, the slasher badge is definitely going to be there, but usually what happens is when guards get it, they honestly just look for threes until the last minute, then they try to drive it. We just don't want to give up threes. Again, not a bad shot, but based on how the offense is rolling, and I know, like, you're going to take your shots and you go, like, that should be a crab. Probably no. But if we look at the defense here and how they're rotating. I mean, you have this wide open hash. Overall, not a bad shot, but we're taking a shot and missing it it was 17 seconds left on the shot clock. So now our offense is struggling. They're rolling. So we're shooting bad. We're putting shots up, and now they're going on a run here. And they're just going to keep stockpiling the points on because we can't score. And now we want to take as much clock off. Let's run their badges down with our offense, because we know if we keep giving them the ball back, more than likely right now they're going to score the ball based on him having his takeover. So let's make sure to waste clock whenever we see this, because now we can control, you know, at least a good amount of takeover that he could waste playing defense. So here, this is just an insane job. Hash, man, you got to play middle. Play middle here. That way you can cover two. I mean, your corner went. If he threw this pass, you're probably not getting there. You went a little late here. You actually went, but you went late. I would say play the middle. That way you're definitely in the way. Now we're in Great job in transition. So it's 5-point game. Nice job. Yeah, force some hash here. The screen, that's just unfortunate. Center, we just got to be in position for that. Because if he comes back this way, and I mean, I know like you don't want to give up the three, but your angling is not very good. Corner guy, not bad drop there. Badge, of course. I mean, it's going to be tough to defend that either way. Great pass. Good job. So that's just the recognition of like what he's been doing when we've been slipping. And you're going to catch him because most guys do this until they get caught, because why not? So good job there recognizing that he dropped off. But also, I mean, again, it's great offense. Like, of course, take every shot we can. But again, here we're within the first, 8 seconds of our shot clock. We have the ability to run his takeover down even more. Again, score when you can though, but recognize that we could really make him waste this and then get them back to where it's easier to defend. Great defense. Okay, to me this is hash. Corner, you went. You went when I really don't think you needed to, but I get it. You're playing just too high in this situation. Still, I would like you to be in this area. Just the ability to play two, you're gonna make him think more than not. And maybe your instincts, you're like, yo, I'm dropping corner this time, and you fly and you get a steal. But here, this guard, he sees that you're playing two. Now it's just one more little second that he might make the wrong pass, maybe not even throw it at all. But when you're just kind of on your guy so hard, I mean, he earlyed it. And at this point, that left corner player, I don't think's made a shot off either of those. Okay, in this situation, I know we're trying to reset the ball. Hash, you just cut this. Let's let our center try to make a play. Like, everyone on the court should be able to pass. There's no excuse to always have your point guard be the one to make those passes. I would say shooting guard, take this cut, because look what's going to happen. Like, who's going to guard you? Like, take this cut, throw an oop, he'll probably catch it, and now we got some more easy points going the other way, and we get our 2-for-1, because we're in the 2-for-1 situation here. Yeah, it's just kind of like what I've been saying all game. We just don't have any offense. This center's so high, there's just no reason we can't get a cut going here or an off ball or something going into this range. I mean, you might even have a back cut. Like, he's playing high. When he drops like that, Rocky, stay wide. Center, come set this off ball. Give him a chance to, come over. Even right here, like when Rockies comes back middle, have your center set a screen right here. Him, I know there's not a lot of time. I'm just saying in general. Him right behind. We play the center. However the center plays it. Center stays middle, and they switch it. So if they play sides and center stays middle, now what should happen is the lock will take this guard on this side. This lock's going to pick him up if he comes over, if they play sides on here. And then now you have the mismatch. You're on the 2 guard. But if they keep it and he comes and the center sets a good screen, hopefully, and he fights through, you keep coming to the left. Now you might have an open 3 right here. You know, watch this corner coming up. You might have this pass. So if he wraps and they follow through, screen might catch him open. Center flies up to play, you slip. The center slips middle. Like, there's just a few little tweaks that we can do of just a little bit more movement, because right now we're just so... There's just no offense. All they have to do is just defend the point guard, and there's no... The other guys don't have any reasons to not play aggressive, because we're having such a hard time scoring in the pick and roll. We just got to get away from it, or even, you know, get into an overload set, like just something to get them off edge, or get them on edge a little bit more with their defensive side. So I'm only going to do a half, but we just got to have a little bit more offensive flow with this game. Switch things up every once in a while, and definitely communication. It all starts with communication, especially when, you know, a newer team. Maybe guys don't know each other's play style as much, but overall, I mean, I see some things, but definitely a lot of stuff to work on, and we'll definitely be doing more of these films just to help get you guys kind of prepared for the leagues and tournaments and stuff. So